Mornings with me. I'm praying, and this is God, because I'm asking, Lord, first of all, forgive me. Second of all, how do I get out of here? And I know whenever I have to pray my way out of a situation, ooh, excuse me, God understands. I be feeling like I'm running lines with the Most High, but for real, this is really how my prayers go. So if I have to pray my way out of a situation, I probably shouldn't come back to it. And so at this point, I am ready to release, and all I need to do is be me. And then here comes the universe, jumping in to my prayer and telling me what I needed to hear. And it was like this. God, he's in the background and you are out in the cast playing, so you don't always get to see what is happening backstage. Whenever you are living life and you don't get to see everything, it's because you got all your people, gods, ascended masters, aliens, just all parts of the universe, God, love frequency, light, whatever you want to call it. They the background members of this movie that we're literally casting in. God works in mysterious ways. You don't never know what's happening behind the stage. And they got a whole nother job back there to make sure that things go great for you. The universe works in mysterious ways. Something is going to happen. People are going to see God's hand in their life, where this didn't happen no other way but God. So if you're losing faith, I would definitely say skirt, rethink those thoughts. You don't have to think the thoughts from yesterday. You don't have to think the same thoughts that we've been thinking for years, this program. We don't have to do that no more. So all the stuff that you thought, like, throw that out the window and just make believe in your mind what and who you want to be, and then start to work towards that and put the momentum into it. So if you're wanting to, for instance, like box, MMA, karate, whatever it may be, that's like what I want to do. I can actively use YouTube at the house and do that. And the universe will then put other and more opportunities into my life for me to pursue. But if we ain't doing nothing, the universe is like literally sitting there waiting on you. Like, the whole world is really sitting there waiting on you. You gotta do whatever it is that you want to do in your real life. Like, now you pretend, and then the universe literally brings those like when you was little and you would play teacher, doctor, lawyer. I need you to do that now. I really need you to just jump fully into it. You get up every morning, put on your makeup, which we all knew took a long time. So you got up extra early to do all that for the man, but you can't get up and go do this for yourself. Then wonder why, like, your life isn't going nowhere. This is it. This is why. Because you refuse to believe and just have trust and faith in the good Lord. What you're hearing, as crazy as it may sound, because nobody else heard the plan but you. You and God made this plan. So, of course, when you out here talking to everybody else about it, they're going to look at you like, because you got all the keys to the streets, not them. People don't understand you because they're not you. The universe talks to you in your own way, in your spirituality. Now, we could sit here and share what the universe is, but my truth is always going to be my truth. Their truth is always going to be their truth, because you get to make up whatever you want your life to be like. And if people want to follow that, cool. And if they don't, oh well. Because there will always be somebody in the place. Like, people is placed strategically for you to have an experience, because it's all you anyway. just different fragments, different soul fragments, all spread out to for all of us to have an experience. That's life. Whatever you want to do in your life, you can do that. No matter how big it is or how small it is. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, be a stay-at-home mom. If you want to be a teacher, be a teacher. If you want to be an astronaut, be an astronaut. If you want to be a microbiologist, do that. If you want to be a lawyer, do that. If you want to write kids' books, do that. If you want to be a chef or architect, it doesn't matter. If you want to be a rapper, hey, as long as the frequencies are good and you're rapping about respectful things and not disrespectful, do that. But we could do anything. You want to be a dancer. And then the crazy thing is you could literally be all those things in one lifetime. If you want, you can do that. All of it. You can accomplish everything that you ever wanted to do. All you have to do is put your mind to it. It sounds like, oh wow, that's so simple. The fact that you're aligning the Trinity. So that is the mind, body, and soul. It's like 3 things in one. That's what this is. Like, we is not the mind. So you gotta train that. We are not the body, so you gotta train that. We are the soul. But together, we are one. That's the most realest information I can give you about who we are. We is the mind, body, and soul, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's one, and that's us. So we got the power to create and co-create with each other. That's what being the co-creator actually is you're co-creating with the other soul fragments, which are these human species, these animals, down to the insects, okay? You may not realize it, but yes, it is that deep. It is that deep. Because everything is spiritual. People be like, not everything is spiritual. Yes, it is. Yes, actually it is. So in my head again, I'm thinking, yeah, I am grateful. It is a pleasure, an honor to be aware of so much things. And then I think in my head, like, even though there's no such thing as age, y'all, look, at such a young age. Whenever I was little, like 31 looked old. It looked so old. And now I'm 31 and I'm like, the hair is definitely starting to go gray, which that's wisdom. So I'm deserving of the gray hair. And plus, I would not mind having long salt and pepper curly hair in my future. People was dyeing their hair to achieve that look. If it comes natural, I'm cool with that. I don't even care anymore, because I've noticed that I am cute in all of my stages. Bum Paris is cute. Sporty Paris is cute. Sexy Paris is cute. Tired Paris is cute. Hydrated Paris is cute. First of the month Paris is cute, and last of the month Paris is cute. 16-year-old Paris is cute. 31-year-old Paris is cute. 61-year-old Paris is going to be cute. You should literally feel this way all the time, because we don't have to go back to the past. We don't have to think those thoughts no more, because they're not true. Anything that is negative, the I can't, or you're questioning yourself over and over again about the same thing, and then you get the same answer because the universe already told you, and you're like, hey, universe, is that true? I just want to back on it real quick. Hey, you remember whenever you said that this is gonna happen? Is that still gonna happen? I'm just checking, because You know, your word is bond. So, yes, all that stuff that is going on is happening because you're creating it. Like it's like these seeds were planted into your mind and then you water them. But do it in a positive manner. You ain't gotta freak out or be like, about it. So now, of course, everybody has their own thoughts. Go with those thoughts. Those ones that make you feel good. Those ones that are like, ooh, yeah, I like that. The ones you're over here working, trying hard to get to, but you don't actually have to like work or try hard because it's naturally gonna come anyways. All you have to do is be your authentic self. And being your authentic self is not gonna look like everybody out here. We are still unique. Like, that's the best thing about us. We may be similar to other people, but there ain't never gonna be another like me. And there is never gonna be another like you. Like, you are still an individual person, and that's what is so beautiful about being here. If y'all is sad, like, don't be sad. You have a purpose here. I promise. No matter who you are, like, somebody would miss you. Like, you will always, like, we will always be a part of each other. All of us here. So it's just, that's beautiful altogether. Like, everybody in the world, even people across the globe that we've never even met before, you'll always be a part of me. So this is a beautiful place to be. This is real heaven. It's literally, that's crazy how a mindset can take you somewhere where you don't belong. You don't even need to be in. And your mind can then like create these situations that aren't even real. It's like literally, even though it happens slower, that divergent scene where girl is like in that scene and she has to like change to the next one because something's happening, and then they realize like, oh, she does this real fast. That's what life is like. All you have to do is change your mind and be like, this isn't real, and then it's like magic. This is not real. Of course, this is what they didn't want you to know. That is called a quantum leap. That is quantum jumping. All those science things that, like, when they talk about that stuff, because I'm like super deep into it now, I love it. The science behind spirituality is very fun. It is so fun. But the way that I've been learning about all these things is through experience. You want to learn, you want to have knowledge, you have to be open to experience whatever that may be, because in each situation, like, you're strategically taking in information and releasing information, because you're like, oh, I no longer need what I thought that I needed. And then you take in more information and you just start to grow. Like, that's how you get knowledge, is through experience. So everyone that is speaking, their truth, like, just think about how much experience they had to go through to get these messages out to you. All of us are experiencing life, and life is a beautiful disaster. We'll just say that it is a beautiful disaster. So, things is like, oh, right now especially. So yeah, just enjoy the moment, like literally the present moment, because it's not gonna come back. This is beautiful, just here and now. That's the true, like, essence. So you can breathe now. You can enjoy the moment. Don't let it pass you by. It's a beautiful experience. Why do you want to rush to the end? So it's like, it's okay to breathe. Wow, that felt really good. Like, you're not gonna die. Nothing bad is going to happen to you. You are experiencing life. At this point, being aware of self is a choice. Everybody has had the opportunity to wake up in Christ, the real spiritual. The universe has been pounding it in your face for the last 2 years, really. I mean, I could even say I was a hard headed one because I really waited till last minute to open my eye. I was really like not trying to until I just had this feeling that something was happening, but I had some help from the other side. I ain't gonna say, but I had some help. So I feel like that's why in so short amount of time, I'm very knowledgeable because I had a lot of help from the other side. So I don't know what type of strings I got, but they work with me. Anyways, not everybody's gonna catch on, and that's okay because you don't need them in your life. If the people that are around you like don't understand you, like okay, like I literally heard fuck them, like oh well. This is what I heard that was like, ooh, let me pull out the phone again. There is people praying for you to enter their life. There is literally people that are begging God to meet you because they want what you have, that beautiful, radiant energy. There's people that want to grow and experience life with you specifically, like you specifically. This goes for self and everybody. There is people praying to meet you right now. So in the future, like you are going to come across people that literally prayed for you. And it's going to be godly connections. You're going to feel that. So you could also call that your soul tribe and your significant other. This is really happening for us to. It's like literally God's plan. It is. You're just going to see God's hand in a lot of stuff. You're going to be like, wow, that's only something you can thank God for. You worked hard for it, and other people may be like, dang, how they do that? Because they work with God. That's how. So y'all could be working physically hard at a place, making $60 an hour, $100 an hour. But there is the chosen ones that have been putting in spiritual work. So God's going to bless them. God is going to bless them. They ain't getting no inheritance from man. They're getting their inheritance from God. Inheritance. This is something that was always for them. Hey, some of y'all really may get some type of inheritance in real life. I don't know, but that's a vibe. Uh, maybe somebody left you something. Somebody left you something. Regardless, you will be blessed through other people because whenever you pray, my mouth is so dry. Whenever you pray, and God answers your prayer, it comes through another form from another God. So if you got a job, that other God and you co-creating, this is how the universe works through each other. Like our blessings and stuff are answered through experiences and through the people that we meet in those experiences. You got to be grateful for everyone that you meet, honestly, because it's all a part of a divine plan. And you can see, like, a lot of people can see, I'm always connecting stuff. Like, I just connected a whole bunch of stuff this week, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. We really are supposed to be connected, and you may not know why at the moment, but that just means, like, hey, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Ain't nothing crazy. It's just you learning. That's it. It's not good, it's not bad. It's just is. Enjoy the moment. Again, enjoy the moment, because it's not gonna last forever. This is only temporary. This is only temporary. Be ready. Be ready to let go.